The Sun Sign News Daily Horoscopes are for information purposes only. The Sun Sign News Daily Horoscopes are not intended to replace professional medical, psychological, legal, or investment advice. It is the intention of the author of the Sun Sign News that the daily horoscopes be used in conjunction with one's own common sense and, if warranted, the advisement of a professional and licensed physician, psychologist, attorney, or investment advisor. Welcome to another edition of the Sun Sign News. Today's horoscopic reading is for Thursday, July 27th, 2023, calculated for sunrise Eastern Standard Time, and beginning with the sign currently occupied by the sun. Leo, in career matters, your creativity will likely be at peak performance today. Your employer is likely to benefit from this, thus you receive the accolades. Don't waste this energy. While there is a tendency for you to overspend, you should also have some great ideas as to how to make more money come to you throughout the day. In matters of romance, prepare to be seen as irresistible. Single Leos on the hunt should make use of this stellar influence and make themselves available to cross paths with either the object of their desire or a new romantic prospect. As far as athletics and sports are concerned, well, as awesome as you were yesterday, you're slated to be even better today. Virgo, if self-employed, today is ideal for dreaming up new ideas, plans, and business directions. If employed, well, a strong inclination towards daydreaming could get you in some hot water. Stay focused. However, no matter what you do for work, these same stellar influences can result in a great idea or two as to how to improve your finances. Intimate relationships benefit from today's astrological influences, and deep philosophical conversations could ignite the flames of passion. Single Virgos could meet a new romantic prospect via friends. Stellar influences upon athletics and sports for your sign today are looking so-so. The skill is likely to be there, but so is the energy likely to be a little low throughout the day. Libra. The stars are less than favorable for Libra today when it comes to career matters, with the exceptions of things like networking, prospecting for new clients, and socializing for the purpose of improving business relationships. Dealing with trade or professional organizations can also be regarded as favorable. In matters of personal finances, this is a good time to reassess both short-term goals and long-term objectives, as well as retirement plans, etc., or circumstances can make this assessment compulsory. Today's planetary positions are very fortunate for Libra's romantic prospects today, and the attached can pretty much anticipate an evening of passion, just as the single can pretty much anticipate receiving a few extra looks from admirers. When it comes to sports and athletics, today you could find yourself having to work a little harder to hit your mark. Scorpio, at work or in the practice of your profession, according to the stars, it's going to be a big day for your sign. There's the possibility that everything is going to be laid out on the table, and by the end of the day, you'll have a new perspective on where you stand, as well as the knowledge of just who your allies are, as well as who are your enemies. With the exception of the risky stuff, money matters are looking solid, and romantic matters get a fortunate boost from the stars. Single Scorpios could cross paths with a serious romantic prospect, either at work or somehow through work, or at something like a very flashy, upscale after-work watering hole. Sports and athletics weigh in about the same as yesterday, that being a likelihood of slower than normal physical performance, but also being so aggressive that you can make up for it via intimidation. Sagittarius. According to the stars, when it comes to career matters, the problem is with them, not you. The stars testify to your competency, industriousness, and resourcefulness, the same as they make a strong case for those around you dropping the ball. Hang in there because someone in a position of authority might be taking notice. Money matters are unfortunate for archers today, and new debt taken on under today's influences could be hard to pay down. Romance is likely to take a cosmic beating today too, so it's probably best for you to keep your expectations low. The last little gem of negative news we have for you today is in regards to your potential performance in sports and athletics, this being a prediction of significant skill offset by lowered physical vitality and difficulties in team efforts. Capricorn, he said, she said is the potential theme for your sign's overall experiences in the workplace today. Perhaps if we were fixated on nothing but positivity and optimism, we would instead refer to it as just a clearing of the air. But we think it's likely to be somewhat more intense than that. The advice in the stars is for you to maintain your integrity, control your temper, and speak your truth. With the exception of the risky stuff, money matters are under favorable planetary positions today. Romantic matters are still fortunate today, and single Capricorns still have the potential to meet a new romantic prospect through friends. And also like yesterday, potential performance in sports and athletics is hampered by lower vitality and a tendency towards injuries. Aquarius, at work or in the practice of your profession, we're seeing in the stars the potential for continued strife in the workplace, as well as the possibility of some sort of a showdown. Want to win? Control your temper. Money matters should be regarded as unfortunate today, and all major financial decisions and big-ticket purchases should be shelved for another day. Whether single or attached, matters of romance are under very fortunate astrological influences throughout the day. In sports and athletics, overall, your physical performance should be pretty good, but it looks like team efforts could be highly challenged, as well as there being the potential for some sort of personal rivalry to get totally out of hand. Pisces, after reviewing today's planetary positions as they apply to career matters for your sign, we believe that the word crap is an accurate summary of the day's potential conditions and events. Money matters are under mostly favorable conditions throughout the day, but it appears as though intimate relationships are subject to some measure of cosmic friction. If involved in competitive sports, you might be a little slower than usual, but your skill should be high enough to still put in a good performance. Aries, whether employed or self-employed, if you have a plan for improving your personal career conditions, the stars suggest that it might be best to work that plan in secret today. Money matters are looking shaky for Rams today, and there's the possibility of an unexpected expense. In matters of romance, the stars are favorable and suggest the potential for both putting a broken relationship back together, as well as reviving a relationship that may have sort of faded out. Efforts in athletics and competitive sports are likely to be undermined to some degree by today's planetary positions, but not so much that you run the risk of embarrassment. Taurus, the stars suggest a potential for changes in the workplace for your sign today, and whether employed or self-employed, success with these changes could depend upon your willingness to be flexible, as well as your ability to see opportunity in the changes. Money matters are still looking shaky for you bulls, but the potential for passion in your intimate relationships is damn near off the chart. Sorry, Taurus, but in regards to athletic pursuits, the best forecast we can give your sign for today is a little faster and a little less clumsy than yesterday. Gemini, career matters are likely to be challenging today, and under these planetary positions, you are unlikely to find the support you need from coworkers or employees. Money matters are under less than favorable stellar influences, and spending for things like automotive or house repairs is possible. When it comes to romance, we believe the message in the stars for your sign suggests that a quiet night at home is best, and that single Geminis should probably take a night off from the hunt. Maintaining a consistently negative cosmic theme for your sign today, it looks like there's a possibility of lowered performance in athletics. Cancer, at work, in business, or in the practice of your profession, the stars suggest that thorough research and analysis are critical at this time. In some cases, this could be as simple as reading the instructions before attempting to install something. In other instances, extensive due diligence. Personal money matters should be robust thanks to the current planetary positions, and intimate relationships benefit from these same influences, leaving lots of room for fun and play. Sports and athletics, however, do not fare so well under these astrological energies, and while physical vitality should be good, skill is likely to be in a down cycle and accompanied by an inclination towards injuries, particularly to the feet. If you have enjoyed the audio version of the Sun Sign News, we ask that you give us a thumbs up and even subscribe to this channel if you are so inclined. That will help keep us on the air and delivering a daily dose of cynicism and sarcasm wrapped in a supercharged daily sun sign horoscope. And remember, don't blame us.